Rooftop Swordmaster, Jujika no Rokunin. What do they have in common? They both suck. Nope, I mean they're revenge stories. And well, Devil's Return to High School might just be one of the most unhinged revenge manhwa that I've ever read. So we start off with this guy being kicked off the roof by his bullies, and then falling into a coma, in which he's conscious all the time. And he can hear his grandma crying over him, and his brother starting to get bullied in his place. You know, which makes him a tiny bit mad. He straight up makes a plan to get revenge in his coma on how he would ruin his bullies' lives. Like, the things he's imagining are so messed up. And then he just gets sent back to the past. I'm not even sure if this is ever explained. This is like a future version of him? I don't know. Back in the past, he's not sure if this is like actually real or a dream. So what is the fastest, most foolproof method to check if it's a dream or not? Just gonna stab myself in the leg with a pen. Cause that's completely logical. So he then sees this guy getting bullied. And last time he also stepped in but got beaten. But now he has the experience of being comatose, I guess. But because he imagined the scenario so much, he can now beat him and his gang. Yo, that's like me imagining when I was 10 how I would fight off 10 armed robbers easily. But you know what? I believe him. Cause I'm not getting one step closer to someone who makes that face. Like, what do you mean if you raise your face, I'll kick you in the face? If you block with your hand, I'll break your hand. Like, what type of deranged psychopath are you? Yo, the other dude just got a metal lock to his temple and got his head bashed in. Yo, he has to have permanent brain damage after this. About to move like Michael Watson after the incident. Yo, look at this, he's not moving. Rigor mortis set in, he's dead. And him just staring down the last dude. You know you're cooked when a regular human starts to look like a sleep paralysis demon. Like, I'm not fighting that. This genuinely felt like watching an execution. Like, live leak videos are less gruesome than this. And then the teacher says they were sent to the hospital. Yeah, they ain't recovering, bro. And then dude starts to bribe the teacher with his secret affair. As it turns out, the teacher was also bribed by the bullies to keep quiet about what they're doing. He really got the teacher stuttering. And just look at our guy's devious face. He's enjoying every second of this. Anyways, this one guy got away, and he's like, no, I must become the predator of the school. The MC then just beats him to a pulp. Nice going, Predator. He really thought he was that guy. The school administration then plans a meeting, but before that, our main character gets this influential kid to support him, as he knows the future of his father's company and can help him become chairman in his brother's stead. But why is our dude making these faces while having a normal conversation? Like, how are you aura farming every interaction? And apparently, he heard all these things through the TV while he was practically a vegetable. Like, so many plot threads in this manhwa get resolved because he apparently heard it in the future. Like, for what reason was your TV on 24/7? And the thing is, you were in a coma for 10 years. But apparently he remembers everything. And he wins the dude over because his daddy said he's proud of him. After following his orders, he's straight up having a mental breakdown because he said, well done, I'm proud of you. Honestly, can't relate. Following that, our main character's in the meeting to decide if he gets expelled or not. And you know, the Predator tries to pull a pity play. But just look at how smirk IMC is. I mean, I would also be. He just pulled up with one of the most influential people as his guardian, to a room full of corrupt teachers. So of course they will side with him. And just look how he's reveling in that. Seeing as the bully loses all his hope. Like, Brody, why are you looking like a biblically accurate demon? After getting the kid expelled, RMC then figures out that behind his bullying was actually a huge organization called the Golden Circle that gets requests to bully top students so others could rise. And why does he know that? Of course, because when he was in his comatose state, a news segment just happened to play about the Golden Circle. Coincidences, am I right? Anyways, he then beats the guy that he hospitalized to a pulp just for good measure. Dude's really out here beating on patience. I just don't know how so many people resonate with this guy online. Like, yeah dude, it's so tough how he's just a bad person. He then needs to train, because his next target is actually a martial artist. And how does he get a retired UFC fighter to train him? Of course by using memories from his past, because apparently he just doped. What even is that get out of jail free card? At every single obstacle, bro just says, yeah, I already knew that. Like, it would make so much sense for him if he was a normal person at the time, but he was straight up comatose. And just look at what he's saying. I'll follow you to the end of the world and find you, and I'll kill you. Bro, I'm immediately walking away from this. Imagine a random 17-year-old saying this, who then proceeds to almost kill someone by kicking them out of the window. And why is literally everyone corrupt here? The teachers, the police, dude is straight up living in Gotham City. And this new bully is just a straight up grown up in a suit pretending to be a student. So they obviously fight. And why are they pretending like he's moving at light speed? Like he's getting glazed more than Kakashi. He's laughing? Man, get your corny self out of here. Like, it's not even that bad, it's just so edgy. Like, in every possible situation, he just makes all these absolutely despicable faces. Like, how do you aura farm more than Sung Jin Woo? Okay, now our protagonist is just crashing out. He created a situation where this one guy is just getting stabbed in a back alley. Now we have people getting shanked. Like, this ain't North London, bro. You know that he got hospitalized and the other kids who shanked him got sent to juvie. Our main character then says, once the 4 of them get out of juvie, send them straight to prison. I don't want them to see even a single day in society. Which, you know, is pretty damn harsh. But what he wants to do to the kid that got shanked is so much worse. Because after the whole incident, he moved away. And his guardian suggests also sending him to prison. But our main character is like, no, let him be. I want to give him some time for him to forget who I am, so that he gets comfortable and believes that he started a new life. Then the despair he feels when I come back will be so much greater. What kind of D1 hater even are you? What he did was bad, but this is out of proportion. And just look at this teacher, he's just straight up beating up students. That's just a grown adult beefing with children, by the way. Then our protagonist also pays a student to almost stab someone. And then he just straight up doxes the entire bloodline of bro. If that's me, I'm moving to another country. And then it turns out that the mastermind behind the bullying in his previous life was the girl that had a crush on him. She sent the golden circle after him. And that's because he rejected her. Oh, and what he did to her is probably the most messed up thing in the entire manhwa. He proceeds to beat her senseless. Even the corrupt teacher was appalled. He was like, you beating women now? Brody then barges into the house of the girl that he just beat up. And then says to her dad, if I want to, I could tell someone to break her legs and gouge her eyes out. But I'll give you a chance. Cut out your own daughter's Achilles heel, so she may never come out again. I can't even put into words what I'm feeling right now. Like, describing his behavior as demonic wouldn't do it justice. That was only the halfway point of the manhwa. I think I'm in need of psychological counseling after this. So I'm done. I'm rating this 4 out of 6 buff Kirby's.